beautiful song on repeat. Cause you seem to forget how much you are hurting me. Do what's right, you say you will, but then you don't. You just don't. You don't care, cause you don't take me seriously. What's there to repair if you don't wanna talk to me? You should know your time is up, I'm out, I'm done. So I'm putting you on a lifetime sentence, and you'll no longer feel my presence. So you thought I would let this live, thought you knew me so much better. You're on a lifetime sentence, so now you never feel my presence. So you thought I would let this live, thought you knew me so much better. So you thought I would let this live, thought you knew me so much better. Yeah, yeah. So you thought I would let this live. No, that's right, your words don't mean a thing to me. Sleepless night, your love has left us incomplete. Thinking that your promises will fit so loud. No, that's right. So I'm putting you on a lifetime sentence, and you'll no longer feel my presence. So you thought I would let this live, thought you knew me so much better. You're on a lifetime sentence, so now you never feel my presence. So you thought I would let this live, thought you knew me so much better. Cause I don't. So you thought I would let this live, thought you knew me so much better. Oh no. So you thought I would let this live. So I'm putting you on a lifetime sentence, and now you never feel my presence. So you thought I would let this live, thought you knew me so much better. You're on a lifetime sentence, so now you never feel my presence. Never feel. So you thought I would let this live, thought you knew me so much better. Thought you do me so much better.
I know that I just met you, but you look, oh girl, you blow my mind. I know what I would like to do, but you just keep on talking. I see your dog needs walking. Your folk drive you insane. I know, yeah, that's true. Of course, you ain't the one to blame. Keep on talking to me. You keep on telling me your dreams. You keep on talking to me, but I just wanna see you move. Yeah, I just wanna see you move. I just wanna see you move. Yeah, I just wanna see you move. Sure, I like to listen. It's not like I don't wanna know. It's just that you've been talking to me 3 nights in a row. I think it's time to let go. Forget the past, just lose control. Cause life's too short for yapping. Come on and dance, come give me soul. You keep on talking to me. You keep on talking to me. You keep on talking. You keep on talking to me. You keep on telling me your dreams. You keep on talking to me. You keep on talking, but I just wanna see you move. I just wanna see you move. I just wanna see you move.
No, I'm sturdy like a Millie Rocket. Skin clear, still look young, Andy Miller knockers. Money in my pocket. Don't call me a money pocket. Engine get to rocket. It sound like a thunder rocket. Yeah, I still love my baby even when it's toxic. Crazy like she Britney, but no, she don't shade the knock. No, Russell Wilson way I get low and stay in the pocket. I get paid and do my dance like a touchdown. Yeah, I can't do no time to leave that gun around. In my teens, we were acting up and running around. Now we're grown, still get to it if it's necessary. On the ground from January to January. Never met nobody who retired when they were young. So I guess I gotta get it to the cemetery. Getting paid just for rapping is fun. I lit up around a month in February. Told them side, no electric. Yeah, it's getting hectic. 777. Yeah. 777. Yeah. Told them side, no electric. Yeah, it's getting hectic. 777. Yeah. 777. Couple of money in my head just to say they did it. Can't lie, I'm so paranoid and the windows tinted. I own everything around me, you can say it's rented. Not talking phone numbers when I'm talking 7 digits. Earn it by the day, every second minute. Used to pay me none, look, now they pay attention. Everybody say they drip, but I banded it. See them copy all the looks, but I stay switching. Pick up the loot, then hit the bank. Can never change, still wrote the change. Captain say the pay, this ain't the day. They made me wait, I'm breaking chains. Yeah. Told me feeling bubbly off the rose. Took a minute, but I got it out the soul way. Friends turn to foes, haters tell them go away. Rappers make a shiggy dance like a soul train. Told them side, no electric. Yeah, it's getting hectic. 777. Yeah, 777. Yeah, told them side, no electric. Yeah, it's getting hectic. 777. Yeah, 777.
What's going on?
It's not hard to fool me. 'Cause I'm addicted to the good life. Yeah. Lead the way. I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow.
In the
Of it all. To the edge of it all.
Hey, city,
So tell your good lies. 'Cause I'll buy no matter what. Yeah. Susceptible now. Before the moment flies. Ooh. So tell your good lies. 'Cause I'll buy no matter what. Ooh. Susceptible now. Before the moment flies. It's not a problem. No. 'Cause I know what I'm getting into. Yes. Yeah. Nothing can stop me. No. 'Cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize. Lead the way. I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all. So tell your good lies. 'Cause I'll buy no matter what. Yeah.
welcome back to all the Kim folks, nieces, nephews. Shout out to the CIA, one love to the FBI. Welcome back to the Kim folks and cousins. What up, what up, what up? It is your godfather back in full effect, and I know we're missing the lights. We're missing the flowers. We've got the candle. We're missing some of the sound effects, but none of the content that you come to love here on YouTube. We are back, we are back, we are back. Still here in New York City. You know what? I think I'll put this back here. Put this back here and move this off the table. What's that back there? A little shopping I've been doing since I've been here. Picked up a bunch of new fragrances that I'm going to review. Why am I still in New York City? Glad you asked. I was supposed to leave Sunday, but I changed my mind. I changed my mind because I'm actually scouting the city, thinking maybe I'll come back to New York City for a year. After this, I'm headed to LA. Then I'll make my decision. Uh, and while I'm here, I just might host a meetup. If you guys want to have a meetup, if you guys want to actually get a chance to meet, greet, hang out, New York City is opened up now. Restaurants can kind of go at 25%. So it's something we can actually think about. Let me make sure this microphone is on. Make sure the microphone is on well. There we go. So, tonight's show, I'm going to ask you guys a couple of things. One, keep the likes up. You know, all I require is about 50% engagement, right? That's all I'm asking for you. Little 50%, little bit, while we're getting the kinks and the bugs worked out. Here we go. All right. So, this is going to be set as the default camera. All right. It's been a hell of a time here in New York City, man. Do me a favor, moderators, stay on guard. Because tonight we're going to discuss something that I think needs to be discussed. Over the weekend, I got an announcement or two coming up, but over the weekend, I was out on a date. I've actually gone out a couple of times this weekend. And my lady friend, I'll just call her that, my lady friend, said, "Hey, the reason I watched your channel is because I was referred to you by a friend of mine. She referred me to your channel and I have been hooked." And it's funny, her friend referred her to my channel thinking that she was going to be like, "Girl, you got to watch this dude right here. He is on some old BS and blah, blah, blah." And turns out that she was like, "No, I love it. I think what he's doing is pretty much right on. And I'm addicted to the stuff." And so that was kind of funny. Turns out that, it's not surprising that a lot of people watch me just to kind of hate watch. But after, we went out one night, we decided to go out to a friend's house and we had a real live Love Jones kind of thing. And it went on until like 2 o'clock in the morning. I will be talking about what it did is it gave me a lot to think about because I met people who don't watch my show, but we were discussing a lot of the same topics. Met a brother, his wife, then her friend's husband came home, and that got heated. Because, like anything else, I don't really give a damn about opinions. I kind of go into the facts as I understand them, and let's talk about the facts over feelings. But here's the thing. One thing that I have noticed that women on the whole are horrible. Yeah, it's a travel mic, guys. You're gonna have to deal with what I got in. It's a my next ex-wife. Yeah, come on, guys. You gotta understand what that means. Yeah. Women on a whole. One thing that I remember know from here is women are horrible, horrible, horrible at ranking, rating, and evaluating other women. You just can't. They just can't seem to do it. Not like we as men. And then it's kind of like, well, what's the big deal? Well, because if you ladies aren't ranking each other very well, you guys are giving each other bad information, and it's funny because so many of these women are just surprised that men are not looking at them the same way. I do not like the colors in here. It's the lighting that's off, guys. The lighting in this hotel is bleh. So we're just gonna have to work through it. Tomorrow will be better. But let's get into the content. Yeah, I can't really worry about this now. So one thing that I realized is a lot of women just they evaluate their friends and each other far less critically than we do. So here, I need a show of hands. By a show of hands, ladies, how many of you ladies in the chat room think that you are accurate at how you rank women? If you think you're accurate, put a 1, and if you think you're not, put a 2. Let's see if that's better. I think that's a little better. The white balance is off. Okay. Pardon me on the lighting, folks, man. The lighting in, New York's an old city. So, all right. So look at most of the women. A lot of women say, "Oh yeah, I'm good. Oh yeah, I think I'm great." Well, how long have you been watching my show? What amazes me is how often women call into my show, and they'll rank themselves like because you can't. I don't let people use a 7. And women will come in my show, and I'll ask a very simple question, ladies. Let's do an exercise in the chat room. Let's start some basic things: height, weight, dress size. There is one component. Then the next component, your face, just your face. What do you rank your face on a scale from 1 to 10? And you cannot use 7. And 99% of the time, women I'll say 90, I will say 90 to be fair. 90+% of the time, women shoot over. They'll give themselves an 8 instead of going down to a 6. Um, or they'll play like, I don't understand. I'm like, don't try to understand, just rank. And what it is women don't like to hurt each other's feelings. And from what I understand, a lot of women think this is empowering. By letting women believe the best of themselves is somehow empowering women. And I'm like, well, no, because by empowering women to believe that they are whatever they think they are, it's not lining up with what the men who are choosing these women want. And then they're asking for too much. And this is a concept that seems to be harder and harder and harder for women to get. But in an attempt to try to help things out, like I always do, we're going to have to kind of go over some things basically. The basic question is, how do you rank women? How do you accurately rank women? Well, one, because if you follow me, as an image consultant, what you see in a video is a very, very small snippet of what I do. I study my craft intently. Think about when I review fragrances. Look at all these fragrances. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 fragrances. It's fair to say that's 10 fragrances. And these are higher end fragrances. I study this stuff intently because I want an encyclopedic knowledge, and you have to compare and contrast. To become an image consultant, at the master level, you have to study stuff over and over and over and over and over and over. Compare, contrast, study from this time period, this decade, this country. And overall, beauty has a very subjective quality. Beauty has a very subjective quality and it has a lot to do with, and it has everything to do with facial symmetry. In the chat room, I'm going to type something. It's called the golden ratio, the Fibonacci sequence, the golden ratio, or phi. Human beings are naturally, the universe is naturally drawn in spiral patterns. Start here and spiral out. And then you can start on a person's nose and draw out on a spiral, and that is what human beings have evolved to find attractive. There have been part of the exercises as an image consultant is they will take a person's face and they will take it in their natural face and then they will throw it askew and watch how the overall marks come back. And I showed some people this. I was like, this is how faces looked naturally. Then if we skew it, they dropped almost 25% on attractiveness. What am I saying? That there is a science to this. The golden ratio. Here's the thing. You're born with the face you're born with. I was talking to my friend last night. I was talking to Elle. I was like, Elle. She said, well, what about the youngest Kardashian? All right. Look at Kylie Jenner. Look at her before and after. And you will see all the work she's had done to make her face more symmetrical. Look at Khloe. All the work she's done to have her face look more symmetrical. Symmetry. So, unless you're going to go through extraordinary means, you're born with what you're born with. In general, I say Beyonce is an 8, Kelly Rowland is a 9. Next to, it's really impossible. It's hard for somebody to get 10s, but if you want to say, for simple math, to be an 8, you're pretty. To be a 9, you're beautiful. And to be a 10, you're gorgeous. Diane Carroll in her youth and Halle Berry at her height were about as close to 10 as you're going to get. So when a woman says, I'm an 8, I'm like, you're putting yourself in the category of a Beyonce at her best. And most women have to take a step back, but they cannot let it go. Now that's your face. Yes, there are things you can do about it. One, clear your skin, stop wearing all that clown makeup, and take off those ridiculous wigs and weaves. Those wigs hurt you, especially these god-awful lace fronts. More on that later. But then the second part is your body. Your body has more to do with your overall looks than anything else. You can have a cute face, but if you have a great body, you raise up. But you can have a cute face, and if you got a body that looks like the Michelin Man or Pillsbury Doughboy, you're done. And this is where so many women lose it today because weight. Men have evolved to like a woman with a certain hip to waist ratio. And men have evolved to look for certain markers for a woman to carry a healthy pregnancy. This woman with hair of this kind of density and grade, with this kind of hip to waist ratio, with these kind of characteristics will more likely than not be able to carry a child into the world, not die in childbirth or give birth or give rise to children with problems. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Watch the ball caps. All right. So, why is all this important? Well, because women are, for the most part, horrible at ranking themselves. Okay, I got that one noise. Horrible at ranking themselves. Why does this matter? Because, sadly, the worse women are at ranking themselves, the harder it is for them to hear the truth. If you are walking around thinking If you are walking around thinking you are a dime piece and you're really an eight, a six, or a five, you're gonna women. It's women's nature to try to hold out for the better deal, to try to use their youth and her beauty to her advantage. And look, if you look at my shows, uh, you will see women who will sit back and they're just like, well, uh, I can't find nobody on my level. I can't find nobody on my level. I'm like, well, what level is that? Well, I'm trying to find a man that look a certain way. Well, what kind of way is that to match me? No, no. So here's what we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna just ask the question: um, Are women any good at ranking each other? Because if so, and that's really what I want to know. Are you ladies? Do you ladies really believe you're good at ranking one another? Because if you do, I want to know why so many women get this so wrong. Why do so many get this thing so wrong? Why do so many women seem to think one thing, but when you ask men, they think something completely different? Interesting questions. Now, here's the other problem. For every woman who gets it wrong and starts to overvalue herself, she waits too long. Waits too long and then ends up wasting time, wasting years. Holding back the years, wasting time, wasting years. And what does that do for you? When you finally start to realize, well, maybe I'm not as hot as I thought I was. Maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was. Okay. But see, some women get upset when we start talking about this thing because they're like, well, you're trying to run women down and you're trying to take women's hope. And that's not it. That's not it at all. I am not trying to take women's hope. I'm not trying to run women down. What I'm trying to do is help women understand their get become more realistic. Men get told the truth all the time. Men have to deal with reality all the time. Women don't. And living in a deluded state hurts women far more than it hurts men. You just got to know that. You got to know that. American probably the worst. So let's see if we got the sounds. There we go. Got that one. So instead of talking about it, I think what we should do is open the call lines because what I want to do is I want to get some women on here. I want to start doing some evaluations because this is honestly one of the most requested things I have. I have more women asking, where do I rank? Where do I rate? And I'm like, okay, tonight, if you want to know where you rank or where you rate, let's do it. How many women want to know where they rank or where they rate? Because here's another thing, especially if you're talking about, and later on this week as we get into it, we're going to have to start asking the question, ladies, what kind of men do you want? Because a lot of you ladies will say you want a certain kind of man, a certain caliber man, but those men are going to be men you're going to have to contend with. Those men are going to be men that you're going to have to deal with. You're not going to just be able to, you know, walk all over. You're not going to just be able to think. These guys are going to have standards. They're going to have standards and they're going to have requirements. Now, what this is not to do, it's not to sit around and embarrass anybody, to poke fun at anybody. But what it is if you are trying to put, I'm the mechanic, okay? You're trying to sell a car. You got a used car. You're trying to sell on the market. I'm the mechanic. You take your car to the mechanic. and I give it I put it in the shop, and I come back and tell you this car. Here's the Carfax. Here's the shape the car is in on the open market. Ain't none of y'all brand new off the line. We're all used vehicles. This is the best way to get a Carfax report on your current value. And the value is different depending upon the caliber of man you want. Your value is different depending on the caliber of man you want, okay? So if you want a successful man, you want a high value man, you are going to have a certified pre-owned Carfax report. If you want just a uh, dude that's living at home with his grandma, then you can be 260, 270 pounds and with a lace front and Cupid doll eyelashes and all other kind of stuff, you know. But if you want a man that's going to be able to provide a better, that's going to be able to give you the option to work or stay at home, that's going to be able to make sure that even if he can't take care of 100% of the bills, because like I said, we're talking about improving value. High value, that's 10% of men and 20% of women. Most people are fall in the average category. There's average, above average, and high. Do you want average? I don't deal with average. I don't deal with average. I'm an image consultant. Average people have no need for an image consultant. God bless you. No offense, but I don't deal with average. I deal with above average and high. Above average, that means men making anywhere from 60, well, even higher than that. 70 to 85, 70 to $90,000. That's above average. That's where I kind of start dealing with men making 70 to 90. A man in his mid 30s making 70 to 90. That's above average. That's a man in the top 20 to top 30% of earners. To be in the top 15% of earners, you're making 85 plus. So basically, ladies, you can do this. Wherever you rank on the 0 to 10 scale, that's about what you can get as far as earning. Do you look like what he earns? Because if you want a man who's making six figures, do you look like what he earns? You want a man to be able to put you up in a house so you can drive a Porsche truck. Do you look like what he earns? Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. And here's another thing: knock off the Black China and Rob Kardashian and all the love and hip hop and ratchet stuff. Well, that is we don't work in that doesn't work in this world. In this world, we work. I don't deal with athletes and entertainers. I don't care about those folks. God bless them. But over here, I deal with you know working people. Athletes and entertainers are horrible things to try to use for examples. They're in a different world. But I tell you this, if y'all ready, we're not gonna open this up until we get these. Oh, we don't even have the likes up. Get my likes up.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. Take a look at the help section in your Alexa app.
Alexa, shut up. Get my likes up, or else we're gonna have a problem. First off, get the likes up, and then we're gonna also need you guys to. Oh, let's see what's going on. Let's go through these super chat real quick. Oh man, what's going on, man? We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are over 3,000 people watching. We've had 5 people that donate something. Okay, well y'all must not want to do this show. So yeah, it's not gonna work until we go ahead and get this stuff up. So right, get them up. Get them up, get them up. We need at least 10 people to drop 99 cents in here. Come on, man. All right, man. We got to keep these things going. We don't want to stop and go back, man. Let's get it moving. Somebody asked before we get this open, how do you join the Zoom room? I will join the. You join the Zoom room when I drop the link. When I drop the link, the moderators will keep putting it in there. To be on the Zoom, you must have your camera on so I can see you. I can't evaluate you if I can't see you. And then you make sure you have your microphone on as well. Have the light source in front of you, not behind you, and preferably don't be on speaker or on Bluetooth. All right. Somebody asked me this question. Shout out to Divine uh, Divine in Motion. Your opinion on weaves and wigs? Don't. I'm fine with extensions. Extensions are things to lengthen your hair. You know, they enhance your natural hair. But weaves, you know, no. Uh, if your hair is short, your hair is short. Grow your hair. Or find a nice style that works. Because a man does not want to reach in your hair during snuggly time and have to worry about snatching out tracks. You need to be able to go live an active life, sis. Running, hiking, swimming, getting in the pool. And as far as wigs, what the French toast is wrong with you ladies today? Some of you ladies are some lazy people. I have seen more out of shape women with these hair hat helmets that looks like a freaking helmet on your head. I'm sitting here looking at you. I'm like, do you not see what I see? Your hair is like this. You put it on like a helmet. You got your forehead out here, and I'm looking for your scalp. And all I know is under there is the truth. And I guarantee you that under there, you don't take care of it. You ain't washing your hair, oiling your scalp, making it smell good. Under these lace fronts, a lot of y'all are living foul. Stank on you. And dudes are tired of it, man. Dudes are just outright tired of it. That's what's going on. Aperture on this thing was shut down. Dudes are tired of it, man. Sorry, the aperture was shut low. Guys are tired of wigs, ladies. Go get you a hairstyle that you can rock and wear. But wigs, I'm sorry. I won't date a woman with a wig. I won't kick it with a woman with a wig. Yo, Newt, what's up, Fi? And I'm gonna tell you right now, Blue Henry, stand up. That's right. I'm telling you right now, a lot of dudes are starting to say enough, enough with these wigs, because they look disgusting. I'm sorry, ladies, but they do. And if nobody's gonna tell you, I'ma tell you. Shout out to Andre. What's up, fam? I'm gonna come up with a way to put the cash apps on screen too. Shout out to to the big homie. Shout out to Mr. Maurice November. Thank you, sir. Yeah, guys, let the ladies know in the nicest way possible what you think about wigs. Gabrielle, what's up, fam? I am the king and will not be. Is Ike in here? I need to come up with the Ike song. I got to transfer. See, what I did not do, shout out to Mr. Jimmy Edmonds. What I did not do is bring over all my sounds. So tonight I'm going to download my sounds. Look, ladies, um, the ladies that I hung out with this weekend will tell you, I don't do this stuff to be mean. I don't. I don't do this stuff to be mean, nor do I do it to be rude. But I'm telling you, you cannot you cannot walk around wearing these weaves, wigs, and this stuff on your head and think it's okay. It is not a good look. It is a bad look. And I'm going to tell you, men are just like, we're like, damn, you want us to be real. You want the authentic us. See, a man wants to be able to see an authentic you. And hiding your hair is like lying to a man. It's like makeup. Makeup, in a lot of ways, is lying. Because I know what people can do with makeup today. Some of the stuff these folks can do with makeup, I've seen some straight up sorcery on with makeup. Talking about changing people, making them go from one skin complexion to a completely other. Some makeup artists should be against the law. So, if you actually want to get an evaluation tonight only is the night I'm doing it. Why am I doing this? Because one thing, like when I do my one-to-one personal evaluations, I also here's an announcement. Um, going forward from today, I'm only doing 2 levels of service. That's virtual consultation and general hour consults. So if you haven't booked your time today, before the end of this broadcast, no longer will I be doing personal advice, interpersonal communication, corporate career, business advice, and different structure. No, it's going to be this. It's either going to be one price or that price. And it all has to go through my scheduling system. I am too busy doing too many things. Thank you. But I'm at a point now to where it has to be much more efficient and much more automated. So if you want to book your time with me, you get a virtual consult or just a general hour, and you can talk about whatever you want in an hour. As far as life coaching, I'm only doing life coaching and peer counseling, peer consulting, life coaching and peer consulting. What is peer consulting? Life coaching is for people that I can actually teach something to or give you my advice to kind of map you through. That's either 3 months or 6 months. Peer consulting is like people who are closer to my level. It's what I do with a lot of my executives, a lot of my well established entrepreneurs and business owners. You really don't coach people at that level. You kind of you work with those guys in a different way. You brainstorm and spitball. So I'm making it far more simple for myself because I have a book to get out, I have events to get done, and honestly, working with somebody one on one, I'm only working with the people who really want to invest and develop themselves better. Um, I was telling somebody today, I have colleagues that charge $1,500 for 15 minutes, and they can't sell enough of them. Guys, understand something. It's not about the quantity of time, it's about the quality of information. So just know that going forward. So if you've already purchased something, it's one thing. But here we go. Braids. Here's another thing. Ladies, your makeup. Let's get the show started. Let's get it. Ladies, all right. Your makeup, man. A lot of your makeup, less is more. A man wants a woman that he can be proud to show off, right? Some of you, ladies, you may be really nice people, but if he can't take you nowhere, if he can't take you nowhere because You don't look good in a cocktail dress. If you know, well, what you want him to do? Act like that doesn't exist? All right, here we go. We're about to get the call line open. Keep the donations coming, and let's open it. Ladies only. Moderators, ladies only. There's the link. Money World. Yeah, 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 yeah. Luna. Lunatico. We are back. Money World, Money World, Money World. Ladies, if you want men out there making money in the world, you better look the part. Let's get into it. Hello, ladies. First off, we have what's your name? Okay, we're gonna unmute you. Go ahead. What's your first name? What do you got for me? I can't pronounce your name, but Chai, Chi. Hey, go ahead and unmute yourself. Chama, how are you? Good. How old are you? 25 years old. 25 years old. So, you looking to get married? All right. So what do you want from me today? What do you want? Well, you wanted me to rate you? What do you want? Okay. Huh? Okay. So are you calling in to get rated? Okay. What would? How tall are you? Dress size. 7 to 8. How much do you weigh the last time you weighed yourself? 149. Very very specific. Okay, so at 25 years old, 5'7", dress size again. What's your dress size again? Okay, and also, ladies, I will need you all to turn off YouTube. You need to focus on the phone call. I mean, what would you rank your? What would you rank yourself? Just your face. Um, 0 to 10. You cannot use 7. What would you rank yourself? Can't use 7. You can't use 7. Can't use 7. You guys see why I don't let people use 7? It's the first thing people think of. Go ahead. I'm waiting for you, man. Stop watching YouTube and pay attention to me. Okay, turn off YouTube or I'm not going to do this. I'm not even watching YouTube and I got the show going. All right, I'm gonna say it one more time. Where would you rank yourself? Scale 0 to 10. You can't use 7. Okay, you just went from 7 to 4. Why? All right. All right. You can use yourself. You rank yourself. All right. You're 25 years old, dress size 7, 149 pounds, and you would rank yourself a 4 facially. Okay. What is 4 to you? You okay? You muted yourself. Where'd your sound go? Hold on. Something's going on with this sound. Hold on. Just a second. They're saying they can't hear the sound. Just a second. Just a second, guys. Slow down on the no sound thing. We'll get there. Broadcast. Okay, give me a second so I can figure out what's going on with the sound here. Same as system. All right. Nothing about your face that you feel like stands out. It's not even giving me the option. Mm, all right. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to address this sound thing. All right. This is not working right. So hold on. Just a second. Just a second. I see what we're going to have to do. Stand by. Resume. Okay, maybe that'll do it. There we go. All right, we're gonna have to start all over again, man. But I'm gonna catch everybody up. So, all right. So, for those of you that are not paying attention, all the callers in Zoom, I'm gonna need you to turn YouTube off. Right now, right on. I'm on with Chama. Is that how I pronounce your name? Chama. 25 years old, 5'7", or 149 pounds. I asked her the questions. What would you rank yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? You can't use 7. She said 4, and the reason she said 4 is because nothing about your features particularly stand out.
I would say just one feature stands out.
Okay. I would say, now I would give you, honestly, I would give you, I don't do half points, but I would give you 6. I would give you a 6. That puts you in the cute range. 5 is like average. 4 is below average. There's different scales that people use. but I think you ranked yourself too low. There's nothing unattractive or unappealing about yourself. Hold on. Too low. Go ahead and say something, ladies. Say something. I need you to say something, Sean. Speak.
I mean, I don't know. I initially, like, I think what happened is that before I started watching your show, I would have definitely said maybe six. But then after,
Okay.
kind of like listening to your viewpoints,
So after watching this show, after watching my show, you would have given yourself a higher ranking.
yeah.
But now after watching you, going, why you get away from dude? Why are you on my show? You're a dude. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? If you calling him, if you're a man and calling him, I'm gonna clown your stupid ass. Do you see that stupid motherfucker that called in here in that t-shirt? Why are you calling my show? Excuse me, ladies. Look, dude, I've asked you guys. If you're gonna call into my show as a man, at least have a button up on and dress like a goddamn man. Don't call into my show dressed like a little boy thinking you're gonna come over here talking shit. Back to the program. You would have given yourself a higher ranking. Why? I think what it is a lot of you ladies overrank yourself. Overrank yourself, overrate yourself, and then somebody like myself comes along and I actually make you reevaluate what you're saying. And I would rather you, what would you have given yourself prior to my show?
Definitely a six.
Hmm?
Definitely a six.
Okay, so why would you give yourself less than that?
Well, I think what happened is that because you used people like Beyonce and Kelly Rowland as like
Mm-hmm.
eight, eight or
Because,
nine. So I'm
right.
thinking, okay, definitely not
Well,
7, 6. Let me go a little bit further down. So I
well,
think once you use them as like a.
Beyonce and Kelly Rowland, because I can't use people you know. I have to use people that everybody else knows. But Beyonce is not classically beautiful. Beyonce is a pretty woman.
Oh yeah.
But there are Beyonce that you can find women who are on Beyonce's level of looks. See, I think a lot of you guys get enamored with Beyonce's star, her power, her mystique, her brand. I don't give a shit about that. I use her as a woman that everybody's familiar with features that people are accustomed to. And Kelly Rowland, who was not the star of Destiny's Child, right, is much more attractive than Beyonce. So, all right, I'm going to go on to the next person. Let me go ahead and take this down. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and cycle you out. Who's up next? I'm going to let the rest of you in here. 10. Go ahead.
Me?
Here, uprate you. All right. So, how old are you?
I'm 27.
27. Dress size?
Dress size, it varies between 4 and 6.
4 and 6. How much did you weigh the last?
Just,
How much did you weigh?
uh,
Go ahead.
how much do I weigh? The last time I weighed myself, I weighed 137 pounds. I also work out, so it could be muscle weight.
Okay. And what would you rank yourself? Scale from 0 to 10. You can't use 7. I'm going to ask everybody the same
Probably,
question, so get ready for it. Go ahead.
yeah, probably a 6.
Okay. And where are you from?
I'm actually from Canada.
Okay. Um, Tran, is that Vietnamese?
Yeah, I'm actually mixed race, so I'm part Vietnamese, Cambodian, and Cantonese.
Okay. This is where I will give you a 6. I will give you a 6 as well. And here's the reason that this is the Fibonacci thing is off for a lot of for Asian because the fuller face, fuller, flatter face is different than most people on the planet. However, you can use it to your advantage. Um, Six, in my opinion, is cute. I have a six and I have an adjustable six. If you keep yourself in shape, you very well could be an adjustable six the rest of your life. What is an adjustable six? An adjustable six is a woman who can walk through life every day, plain face, uh, her hair, and just be cute. But if she decided she wanted to do something to her hair, dress up, go get her face beat to the ground, she could be pretty. Um, that's the difference between six and adjustable six. You're right there. All right.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Woohoo.
all right.
Thanks.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Have a good. All right. Uh, Go ahead and cycle off. Why, dude? The last saint. Why are you here? Why are you here? It said ladies only. It said ladies only. You guys with your dad issues. Bunch of damn weirdos. Sorry, I just will not do it. I don't understand. Um, we're up next. We have Afi. Go ahead and unmute yourself. Hi, how do I pronounce your name? Afiwa. And I can okay, your camera's a little off. What can I do for you? Okay. Afiwa. All right, let's take you off the camera so it's not something. All right, so how tall are you? Okay. Dress size. How much you weigh? What? 126. All right, let me go ahead and make an announcement. Just a second, ladies. If you're a man and you call into my show, I'm going to block you. Now I've had some dude with daddy issues after I hung up on it come back, and now I got some dude with no shirt on and a Philly beard. Fuck is wrong with you weirdos, man? Bad look. All right. Could okay, 5'5", 126, dress size 4. And how old again, ma'am? 25. Are you on a laptop? Okay, could you hold the phone up to where it's level with you? All right. Cool. What would you give yourself? What rating would you give yourself? Why do people always go to 6? Hold still. You're moving around a little bit too much. I would definitely give you an adjustable 6. I'm gonna tell you why. Um, Adjustable 6 is because right now I'm seeing your natural face. Your hair is pulled away, so all I see is face. No, no, no. I don't need to see it. I don't need to see it. All I see is your face. I got your body. I got it. But your face, um, you're cute and you can go to pretty with the if you decided to. But if you decided to just walk around fresh faced every day with your hair pulled, because your hair is pulled away from your face with the thing that's around your head, I don't know whether it's a scarf, whatever. Yeah, definitely an adjustable 6, which is a very good place to be because you can up or downplay your looks accordingly, but you're never less than cute. But you have to maintain your shape because going from an adjustable 6 down to a hard 6 is really a function of your fitness. You got it? Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys, I'll tell you what just happened
Bye.
because I had to deal with the weirdos. Okay, so basically, I asked her the question: height, weight, dress size. You're not going to hear much from the ladies, guys. Okay, height, weight, dress size. You guys got that 5'5", dress size 4. You know, nice pocket, nice shape. Hair was pulled back on her face. I told her she's an adjustable 6. She gave herself a 6. And I think what it's funny, people who watch the show tend to shoot down because they don't want to hear me say, no, you're not that. Shout out to Marion Green. Shout out to Marion. He gets the Funk Master Flex. Okay. Amina, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hey, Mr. Samuels.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You're shining.
Yeah.
What's
I got
going
some
on?
healing ointment on my face.
So what's going on? What can I do for you?
I don't know. I guess rate me.
All right. How tall are you?
I am 5'2".
Okay. Dress size.
And I weigh like last time
Hold
I
on.
checked.
No. I missed the dress. I missed the dress size. Say again.
144.
Dress size. Dress size.
I think between a 10 and a 12.
And how much do you weigh?
Like 144.
And you're 5'2"? Okay.
Just not adding up.
No. You look closer to about 160.
Oh, do I?
Mm-hmm. Cause see, dress size 4. I mean, okay. I don't want to give the shop away, but a 10, 12. Well, a dress size 4 is a woman who's 5'4" and 120 to 125 pounds. So if your size is double plus that, a 4 double up would be an 8 plus that would be a 10, and you're 2 to so yeah. When was the last time you really weighed yourself?
Like earlier this week.
Earlier this week. Today's Monday.
Like Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday. You have a scale in your house?
Mm-hmm.
Go weigh yourself. We'll wait. Go weigh yourself. I want you to come back and tell me what it is.
No, really, I am. Like, I promise you. That's how much I weigh.
Okay, then where are you buying your clothes at? Because 10, 12, are you, or is it, okay. I'll take it. I'll take it at that.
Looking at myself.
Yeah.
That's about.
Yep. All right.
So,
and I don't have that on camera, so that's just what. So here's the thing. At your height, 5'2", you're going to have to keep your weight down to 120.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
And because as far as overall rating, I would give you a 5. And 5 is average. Average is normal. This is, I think more women want to be gorgeous, and that's just rare. But you how old again?
23.
Okay. When was the last time you were a 120, 110, 120 pounds?
120. I think like my junior year in high school.
Okay. Well, that is one thing that you can do now.
Or 125. I weighed 125.
Well, 125. No, I mean, I will actually. You're 5'2", so we're really looking. 120 is on the high side.
Yeah, like 136 is that cusp, and that's where.
No. I need you. You missed it. 120 for 5'2" is on the high side of weight. It should really be closer to 112, 115. Because those 2 inches make a lot of difference. A dress size 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. When's the last time you were a dress size 4? whenever it was, that was the last time you were at a healthy, normal weight. Because
Yeah.
a man is going to look at you and ask, does she have any room to grow? Because uh, children add baby weight to women, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you have no room to grow, then a guy will be looking at a shorter than average uh, BBW. Let's just say that. You understand? So I would suggest getting really thorough on your fitness, on your nutrition, and
Mm-hmm.
your working out because it's mostly your diet. At 23, there's absolutely no excuse uh, for young women being overweight. You have no children, and you should be broke, so you shouldn't be able to eat that bad. But there you go. I'm gonna keep on moving. Not keep me informed though. Let me go back to the
Yes.
chat room and see what's going on. I see you ladies in the chat room. I'm gonna get back to you in just a second. Cammy, you're up next. Then Marie. Um, they're saying no. There is sound. Will you guys calm down? Okay. You guys can't hear the caller because there was nothing to say. Who are you saying stop saying adjustable six? You guys can't hear the caller because there was nothing to say. I'm gonna let y'all guys get it out of your system. So, Marie, you're going to be up next. Unmute yourself. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi.
So go ahead and give
I'm
me your
good.
measurements.
I'm 4'11". I'm 105 pounds, and I'm size 01.
Unmute yourself. Hello. How are you? So go ahead and give me your measurements. Okay. So do you guys now understand how it works? Stop telling me no sound and blowing through the chat room. When there's no sound, it's because they're not supposed to be any sound for them. Okay? All right. You're 4'11".
Correct.
Dress size?
Dress size 01. Between
And
0 and 1.
and the last time you weighed yourself?
Yesterday.
How much did you weigh? I'm sorry.
105.
105 at 4'11". You're tiny.
Right.
You're tiny. All right. Where would you rank yourself? Zero. I mean,
Uh,
zero to 10. You can't use 7.
I think I'm a 4 or 5.
4 or a 5. What is a what is a 5?
Uh, like, um, 5 would be maybe we like makeup and like well put together, I think. Like a 4 without, like right now.
No, actually, I would give you a 6.
Well,
I would give you a 6. Um, and 6 is definitely that cute range. See, how often have you watched my show?
um, I've been watching it about 2 months or so. I've called before.
And it's easy. Okay, and it's and being at your height and your weight, it's easier to stay cute. As long as you keep, especially at your height, you're going to have to make sure because on a 4'11" frame, weight shows quickly, right?
Yes. Yes.
So,
I do exercise 3
uh,
times a week. So,
well, that's going to have to be a life. That's going to have to be a life passion because When a woman's under 5 feet, everything shows. 5 pounds is huge on a diminutive frame. So we're gonna keep on moving through. Okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Yeah, solid 6. All right. So try me roll. Cammy, what happened to Cammy? She's got the. I can't see Cammy. I, you're gonna have to hold the camera up to where. All right. All right. You're gonna hold it still. All right. Do. All right, Cammy, unmute yourself. How are you?
Hi.
How are you? You nervous?
Yes, I am.
Calm down. It's not that bad. How old are you?
I'm 25.
25. How tall are you?
I'm 5'4", I
Five
think.
foot four. Dress size.
A 0 or a 1.
Yeah, you're thin.
Yeah.
How much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
I was like 112,
112.
116.
And if you rated yourself, what would you give yourself? Just your face. 0 to 10. You cannot use 7.
Well, I was at 6 then.
No, you're undershooting your number. You're on the higher end of the adjustable 6. You're like when I use the adjustable
I
6.
would say, oh, sorry.
No. You're a strong adjustable 6. Actually, how old are you?
I'm 25.
25. When you get your grown woman weight, uh, as long as you stay in shape, you'll be a solid 8. But right now, you're in that adjustable 6 range. You'll walk out of the house cute. You can never be worse than
Okay.
cute. But if you decide you want to dress up or whatever, you jump right up to pretty. But
Oh, thank you.
I just call it as I see it. I mean, you're welcome.
All right.
All right. I got no dog in this fight. Thank you. Get your grown woman weight on. What happened? Oh, in the meeting room. Here we go. All right. So, Kiana, you're going to be up next. Will you guys believe? Would you guys believe? What the? Oh, I was saying, what's going on back here? I see a bunch of men behind me. I'm like, oh no. Let's do that. Would you guys believe I still have a bunch of guys calling into my show? Hey, who's the guy in the pinstripe suit? Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna be done. She's scared of the scale, yeah. Yeah, see, the last caller had room to grow, and she's cute. Yeah, yeah. That's the kind of woman that you get married, you can carry her across the threshold, and once she has baby number 1, she'll draw all that baby weight. You be like, oh, I got it. And she going to have baby 1 and 2 back to back because you're like, hey, I got that back. She may have 3 kids and put on like 6 pounds. Yep. Yes. You'll still be able to have picnics and, okay. Ladies, men want to be able to pick you up. We want to be able to handle you. We want to be able to throw you around, pick you up, throw you on the bed, carry you up. See, today, a lot of women are missing a lot of good loving because a man can't pick you up. I mean, he can, in the bed, y'all can, but it's like you can't He-Man her. Or if you want to pick up you wrist hernia or something, no, man, shit. You want to be able to carry you across the threshold and, go back to the movie Baby Boy and, jumping through the house. Yeah. All right, y'all missing out. Kiana. Well, you moved. So we're going to go with the next person that's up. Yoli, you're not connected. So you guys having a good time in the chat room? Let's see how the likes are going. Guys, let's get the lights up. Come on, man. We only have 3,800 people in here. We got to get the likes up. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Okay, we have a few other sisters in here. Yoli, your audio's connecting. Lucia's coming in. Janessa. Go ahead. Janessa. How are you?
Hi, Kevin. I'm
Hi.
doing well. How are you?
I am well. What can I do for you?
I am an avid listener. I mostly am a chat participant, but I thought I would call in to see if my rate is accurate.
Okay. What I will ask you to do is, are you on a mobile phone?
I am.
Do me a favor. Hold your phone up a little bit more because you're kind of spilling forward. There we go. I don't want you.
Good.
Your.
Now I had just took off my makeup and
That's fine, but I just want to
moisturized.
make sure we don't have all that coming forth. Okay, how old are you?
I'm 33. Well, I'll actually be 33 tomorrow.
33 tomorrow. And dress size?
I am a size 8.
Size 8. How much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
162. I do want to lose about 10 pounds, but I'm 5'8", 162.
Okay. So automatically, that's about 20 pounds more. Did you know that? Actually, yeah.
Well, I was saying more like 15, but okay. I agree.
Well, I'm just, okay. Ladies, understand something. The top end of a woman's weight is 145 pounds. Okay. My mother's 5'9", and she was 145 pounds until she was 50. That's the top end of your weight because there should be about a 40-pound difference between you and men. So unfortunately, women think because they have a few 1, 2, 3, or 4 more inches than the average woman, they think they can weigh more. And you, at your current weight, 160 what?
162.
Okay, the average man in this country is 5'9.5", 5'10", right? And his weight is 168 pounds. You see? Did you know that?
Listening to you, I did, yes.
Okay. So what I need you to understand is the closer you can get down to 135, the better.
So Kevin, I stepped on a scale. 135 is my mass weight, just my muscle alone. That's not including any fat at all.
Okay. Again, this is where
I'm just saying because I have the scale that has all that.
Breathe. But you're still a dress size 8. And what are you when you were a dress size 4?
How much when I was dress size 4? I would say about 145.
Okay.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were a dress size 4?
I weigh myself every day.
So when was the last time you were a dress size 4?
Okay. Honestly, it would be about 7 years.
7 years. All right. So this is where it becomes a choice. Dress size 4 gives the average woman the best chance. And I don't like going back and forth over my body is different, my muscle weight, this or that, because I can pull up, as an image consultant, I can pull up countless women who are professional athletes, women throughout history who have been your height and more curvy, more muscular, and weigh ideal weight. So you can't really sustain that argument. And here's the other part of it. Being 33 years old, the closer you can get to an ideal weight standard gives you more time on the clock. Does that make sense?
No, definitely. I would agree with that.
All right. So let's keep on moving because I don't want to get stuck in that pit. Do you remember Pam Grier You know,
I
Roberta?
love Pam Grier. I'm an avid Pam Grier fan.
Okay, Pam Grier was 5'8". How much do you think? What dress size do you think she was?
Man, back in Foxy Brown,
Mm-hmm.
I would say she was a size 4.
Mm-hmm. And did she suffer for curves?
No,
Right.
not at all.
All right. So what would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? You can't use 7. Just your face. Just your face. Just this right here.
Honestly, I would say a 9, like 8.5.
Okay. So you will put yourself up with Kelly Rowland, women like that. Kelly Rowland, because Pam
Yeah,
Grier is
I
an
mean,
8. Pam Grier is an
honestly,
8. Pam Grier and Beyonce are both would be considered 8s in that category. So you would put yourself ahead of them.
Pam Grier's at 8 in
Mm-hmm.
her prime.
Yes.
Pam Grier's at 8 in her prime.
Yes.
What, Kevin? I'm sorry, I don't agree with
Pam.
that right there.
Okay. Okay. You don't have to, but this is where it becomes a difference of your opinion. And I do
Yeah,
this in real
no,
life as an image professional. I could
I
I,
know.
I could take the mapping of Beyonce and Pam Grier's face and show you that they actually line up to within 1/10 of a percentage point.
Well, then I would say I'm a 7, but then you say don't count a 7
So
then.
that makes you a what?
A 6, but that's a
Yes.
hard metric right there. But
Well, that's the truth. That's the whole point of this. That's the truth. It's the
I
truth.
mean,
Okay.
I'm just saying,
Okay.
like I got clear skin, I
I get it.
got hair.
All right, but
I'm just
now this is what I need to. This is where it's going to be hard. Okay, so I need you to ask us: Are you married? Have you ever been married?
I have been married, yes.
All right. 6 is a cute woman. But back in when pretty, beautiful, and gorgeous women are the women who the athletes, entertainers, the ballers, the shot callers fly out. These are the women who get into VIP, into the best spots, the happening spots in any city without waiting. They're always in the private areas, no questions. Was that you in your 20s? No,
No.
no, it's not.
I
So,
say I have more of
listen,
an
listen,
introvert, but
listen, listen. Then that's the truth. Because men who can afford those things go ask the bouncers, bartenders, and managers, bring her over here. Cute women are on the dance floor out here with the rest of us.
I wasn't on the dance floor though.
Okay, well,
But
you're not behind scenes with
I
the.
get
Okay,
yes.
see, I get where you look at yourself, but the reality of life shows us where we are. And what state are you in?
I'm in Georgia.
Okay, so if you're in Georgia, you're anywhere close to Atlanta.
Yes, I'm in Atlanta.
So
Yes,
in
North Carolina.
Atlanta is land of the black woman, the beautiful woman. So in order to be special in Atlanta, to get in with the Falcons and the Hawks and all these other players, you have to be
But Kevin, it's not even that hard, honestly, in Atlanta. All you have to
to
do is have your real hair, which I have, clear skin, which I have,
okay.
uh, decent shape.
Okay, but if it's not that hard, I asked you in your 20s.
Well, I wasn't here in my 20s. I'm from New York originally, but
Okay,
yes.
I lived in New York, and I will tell you when I was in New York, ma'am, you wouldn't have got into VIP. You would have been in line. You were not. See, why is that so hard for you to accept?
No, it's not hard. It's not hard at
Okay, so
all.
why? Okay, so if you are a 9, what is Pam Grier? What is
She's a
Beyonce?
by 10. I'm just saying that's
She's
on
a
my
10.
scale.
Okay, she's a 10. Then okay, then so if she's a 10, then what was Jane Kennedy and Diane Carroll? Halle Berry.
And you didn't date me because I don't even know who those are. I'm
You
sorry.
know who
I
Halle
know.
Berry is.
Yeah, I know who Holly Berry. No, Holly Berry doesn't compare to Pam Grier
What do you
at
mean?
all.
How?
because it's not even just looks; it's personality
Oh,
and
no, man.
swag.
No, man. That's where you're wrong. It's all looks.
No,
It's all looks.
it's all.
Yes, this is all we're talking about. See, this is why I say you ladies are horrible at ranking yourself. Men don't consider all that. We look at looks, and where does Halle Berry rank? Does she above or lower than Pam Grier in your mind?
She's below.
Okay. Well, this is why I say you guys are horrible at this. You like Pam Grier because of her swag and Foxy Brown,
No,
all this other shit, but that doesn't matter, ma'am. Universally, Halle Berry was rated one of the most beautiful women in the world during her prime in the world. That means on any continent, any race, any culture. That's why it was there. Pam Grier, as attractive as she was never that. Back when she was hot, Jane Kennedy, who you don't know, Diane Carroll, who you don't know, were head and shoulders above her. All right. So,
well, thank you so much for speaking with me, Kevin. I
you're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
Have a good one.
Okay,
All right.
bye.
Ladies, understand there's nothing personal in this. That's why I try not to look at what's going on. And I'm trying to keep a certain blend of showing photos and talking to women because I don't want to become contentious. But oftentimes we have what we think is attractive to us, but you ladies got to ask. When I ask the VIP question, VIP level women are VIP level women everywhere you go. Okay, we got to get this order of who came in. Kiana, you were up next. Kiana, you were up next. Unmute yourself, please.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi, I'm going to need you to get your camera to a place to work. Okay, how are you?
Okay.
Okay, right there is good.
I'm good. I actually emailed you the other day.
Okay.
It needs to
I
be
got
more.
11 million emails to catch up on. So, where you at? You just moved the camera. What's going on? You got to keep the camera steady. All right, you got to keep the camera steady. Okay. How old are you? How old are you?
22.
22. Okay. How tall are you?
About 5'8", 5'9",
Mm-hmm. Dress size.
and 140
Okay.
4.
Okay, dress size 4. Okay. And what would you rank yourself? Scale of 1 to 10. You can't use 7, just your face.
A 6 by your scale.
By my scale, what would you do it by your scale?
A 7.
Well, then we're about on the same page because I will give you an adjustable 6.
Okay.
Adjustable 6 is like right now, if you decided to put on like a scarf or a ball cap or something like that and just went out of the house in that t-shirt and jeans, you'd be cute. But if you decide to go ahead and beat your face to the gods and do something funky with your hair, or even decide to glamorize and throw on like a wig or something like that, you'll be pretty all day long. Especially at your height, your height and your dress size, you'd be very imposing for a lot of women to deal with. You'd be a problem. Women, they would not like you. They would be like, "Who is this tall bitch over here taking up all the oxygen?"
Oh my god.
And then you could just simply take off that stuff and go back to cute during the day. That's the beauty of being an adjustable 6.
Okay.
So.
Right.
Now, the key thing is, you know what I'm going to tell you? Stay fit. Stay fit. Stay fit.
Of course. I have fast metabolism naturally. But
okay, well, keep that fast metabolism, yoga, Pilates, plant-based diet, that kind of stay fit. Because at 5'9", 5'8", 5'9", don't let it get up. Don't get out of hand. All right, sis. Appreciate it.
Okay, I won't.
Thank you very much. Yeah, adjustable 6 out there. She'd be a problem. women who are tall like that are problems for other women because they tend to walk in and they put on a woman who's 5'8", 5'9", put on a 4-inch heel. She's 6 feet, and 6 feet with curves and a waist, and you can see collarbones. That's a problem. That's a real problem. I'm going to take a slight break for a second. Come back and finish this out. Ladies in the chat room, I see you there. Give me a second.
Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar, y si no hay para emigrar. Todo money, money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el botín entero. Funny, funny, pasa verdadero. Si tienes lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero llegaremos antes o después. Solo a lo suyo, que Dios te lo ve. Que por más que tarde lo veré caer. Somos más lo bueno y tenemos fe. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo voy. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Con dinero.
New coat time. One of the beautiful things about coming to the city is you get to do some good shopping. Oh, I think I see somebody I want to talk to. Hey, Money World, adjustable sixes. Oh, Tasha, call in. Okay, let's go to Doc. Uh-oh. Who's it? Lucia. Go ahead. Hey, Doc.
Hi.
How are you?
I just want to. Oh, I'm good. Thank you. Taking a little break to call in.
Are you doing rounds?
I want to congratulate you because the last few shows have been amazing. Really on point.
Thank you very much.
Really, really on point. Sorry, I don't have my earpiece, so there may be a little echo.
All right.
Can I offer a little bit of medical insight?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. The way we measure people, we measure the waist. It's that abdominal circumference that's going to increase your cardiovascular risk. So if you ladies want to take 2 finger breaths above your belly button, you measure that 35 inches and above, you're overweight, or above 35 inches. Okay, that's what's going to increase your cardiovascular risk. Okay, I have so many women, I measure them like, oh no, I feel good this way. I tell them, you got to lose 50 pounds, you got to lose 100 pounds. They look at me like I'm crazy. Actually, no doctor I've ever talked to will tell people what they should weigh. And I've asked cardiovascular surgeons, cardiologists, everybody, pulmonologists, primary care doctors. I've asked them, do you tell people what they're supposed to weigh? And they tell me no. They don't want to deal with defensive. They don't want to deal with deflection. They tell people 5 to 10 pounds no matter what they weigh. Okay. Yep. I'm the only one that tells people, and then I get bad reviews because I'm mean.
Well, so do I. But I'm willing to risk
people bulimia now, right?
Right. Well, but you know what? I was telling a friend that for everybody I get bad things from, I get emails and DMs from women who say, I watch your show and you've given me the confidence to stand up to people who tell me I need to gain weight to be thicker or finer, and I feel good. So I'm good with it, you know. But yeah, you made quite an impression the other day when you came in on the high value thing. But
I looked up a few BMIs of some people because I was just curious.
Go ahead.
So just to give you some perspective, Serena Williams is about a 22.
Okay.
Marilyn Monroe is 19.6. J-Lo's about 17% body fat. She just hasn't lost that ass. So there you go. Sofia Vergara is 5'7", 135, which puts her at about a 21. So from what I could tell, 19 to 22 body mass index, you're okay.
Sophia, so the shapely Colombian woman, Sophia
Sorry?
Vergara. That's the.
Sofia Vergara, yeah, the
It looked like
Latina.
Jessica Rabbit to me.
Yeah, exactly.
So, okay,
I thought that, can I take issue real quick with one of your callers
go ahead.
that said she couldn't lose weight because she was from Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Guess where I'm from?
Right.
No, not everything is bigger in Texas, okay?
You have 4
When I was
children, right?
I was in med school
Uh-huh.
studying 10 to 15 hours a day, and my friends and I were at the gym at 6 a.m. Okay. Yep, we would work out for an hour, back home, shower, dressed, everything in class, ready to go at 8.
Right. And your
And I
husband's
was,
and your husband's a tech guy, right?
yeah, he is.
Awesome. I
I
like
was,
this. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Lucia. You can call back anytime you want. I normally have a two call rule, but because I do want to expand.
Sales, good job. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. I do want to
Mhm,
expand on this high. Thank you, Lucia. I do want to
mhm.
expand on this high value thing because some of the things that some of the ladies have called in said, "Well, I don't have a parent that can spend $1,000 for etiquette classes or fencing and this and that." You don't need that. As an adult, I'm going to start putting together. I guess what I would call it adult finishing school. Some things that I think women can do over age 18 to increase their value. Because while I recognize that a lot of women watch this show, some women just do feel like there's no hope. And so I'll take that on. I'm going to try to put together the resources for the women who want to do the work so they can feel like there's some hope. Because contrary to popular belief from some people, I'm not doing this to to slap women around, because my guys are out here trying to become the best version of themselves, and I want them to be able to find the kind of wife, girlfriend, significant other that they want, and conversely, you know, making kind of men out here who can run a city like this, and also ladies having a higher quality of life that you can be happy with. To whether if you guys decide to find one another or you decide to live your life separately, it's all good. All right, we are going to go on to. Let me see what's going on in the chat room right now. I got some questions to answer in the chat room, and we're gonna get into it. You don't know why I say she's a 9? Well, just trust the fact that I say she's a 9, and plenty of my colleagues and image professionals say, guys, when I do stuff like this, I try to keep my own personal opinion to the side because I have a type. But when I'm giving these kind of things, it's far more scientific than just my opinion. I don't know if I've made that clear. Um, but I don't just say stuff. Here we got some comments. Chat room. Y'all tell me what show you can get an impromptu assessment in real time. That's right. How would you rank? I don't know her. Soraya McNeil in person, and you give her a 10. I am the king and will not be. I don't have Ike's song. Ike's song is gone. But you know what? I got one better. Can't wait to get out to Beverly Hills and go out there and holler at my dude Ike. Where is it? History. My videos. Oh, hell. That song makes me happy. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care if y'all say he's goofy for doing that. Hey man, if you can't laugh at yourself, what's the point? All right, we're gonna go through the rest of these and get on into it. Yoli, what's going on?
Hi, good evening.
How are you?
I'm good. How you been?
Good. Hey, how
Am
old
I
are you? How old are you?
I'm 36.
36. All right. How tall are you?
I'm 5'6".
Okay. Dress size.
I'm 4'6".
4'6". How much did you weigh?
4 or 6.
How much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
150.
And you how tall?
5'6".
No, sis, you look like closer to an 8'10" to me.
Really?
Yeah, I can tell by the size of your arms. You have some big arms for a lady.
Do?
Yeah, and in your midsection. Yeah, you ladies. I don't know where you guys are, but keep on moving. What would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? Just your face, fresh face, right out of the shower. You're
An 8.
an 8.
Hmm?
You put yourself up there with a Beyonce.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I think you're trolling me. Are you serious?
I'm trolling?
Yeah, because you told me you're a dress size 4, and there's no way you're a dress size 4. And
Well,
at 160,
all right, 6, 8. I can go with that.
no,
Yeah,
no,
that is
no,
something. I'm
your
I'm
dress
going by
size,
what I.
your dress size is like an 8'10" at best. Because you're 5'6", right?
Yeah.
160 pounds.
150. 150.
Okay. I
I
think.
don't know if
Huh?
I'm.
I said okay. Hey,
Oh, okay.
I don't want to get distracted on that. But why
Okay.
would you say what puts you up there? So if you were standing next to Beyonce, you say that men would pick you at about an equal rate. They would pick her.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you watching YouTube right now? Because you seem to be distracted.
No.
Okay. Where have
I'm
you?
just taking in what you're saying, and
What state are you in?
Georgia.
Okay. Where have you seen results like that in your life, um, where VIP, the ballers and shot callers, where they're saying bring her in and let the other women stand in line?
All the time,
Uh huh.
actually. Very often. That was basically
At
my
what places? At
experiences.
what kind of
I did
places are
go
we
out
talking? At what kind of places are we talking about?
because I'm from New York, so the clubs,
Okay, I've lived in New York
out and
too.
about.
Okay, so how old are you?
36.
36. All right. Um. So, well, that's too young. So,
It's put on.
um, yeah, maybe in some places, but if you came over to Buckhead, the shops at Buckhead,
Mhm.
if you came when La Coloniale opened or La Belle Bouquet when they had this, or you go to the Regency, you mean to tell me that you're back over there? The people who host these things and say that she needs to be on the guest list and come in.
That has been my experience. So that's the only thing I could attest to at this
Okay,
time.
I would say I will say that fairly, ma'am. I will give you a 6.
Okay.
6 is cute, but I think you are over. Maybe okay. Let's say for sake you have been okay. I'll give you the argument. I've gone to places and got in and that kind of stuff. That can happen.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if you went to the top spots around any place, like in New York City. So if you went out to Tavern on the Green back when Tavern on the Green was hot, or the Russian Tea Room when it was at its prime, if you went to the prime spots in their heyday, you're getting in VIP. That's not you.
Okay. Well, I guess my experience is not messing up with your assessment, which is okay.
Well, I give an ex, I give an I give a general experience that people can relate to. But what I'm ultimately saying is, if you honestly think that you line up, from an attraction standpoint, for Beyonce to you, that means you have uh, movie star looks.
Hmm.
Okay, are you saying that?
Yes.
Okay, so Vivica Fox back in Set It Off,
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett back in Set It Off. You're saying you were up in that area.
Are you talking about from a weight
I'm just
perspective
talking
or the
about
face
the
perspective?
face, the face.
Oh, okay. Well, Vivica
It's a yes or
Fox,
no.
Jada Pinkett. I'm remembering the movie.
Yeah.
To give you an honest answer. So I would say there would be a difference. Um, yeah, there will be a difference in attraction, looks wise.
Okay. In your favor.
No, not in my favor.
Okay. Well, those women in their day were eights and nines. So you're saying a woman in her day today who's an eight, you rank yourself up here. But women back in their day that you remember who were eights and nines, you say you're not there. How does that math equate?
Well, when I'm coming on here to get rated by you, I'm going by my own personal sorry, hold on. I'm going
That's
by my
okay.
own personal
That's okay.
experiences. So based on what you said about, getting in,
Well,
going
and
around.
that's why I continue to qualify, because I have to remember that some of the places I may think you may
Right,
some
right,
folks may
right.
think getting into a particular club on this side of town is good. No, I'm talking about getting into the hottest club on the upscale part of town, not just getting into the spot.
Hmm.
That's why I try to use common things like Beyonce, Kelly Rowland. Beyonce, Kelly Rowland are easily mappable to Jada Pinkett and Vivica Fox in the 90s and Set It Off. But you put yourself up where Beyonce is today, and I'm like, well, then you should still be over there with Jada Pinkett and Vivica Fox back then,
Uh-huh.
but you didn't. So the variable is you.
Right.
So I would say at the end of the day, you're cute. You're cute. You're not overweight, but you could stand to drop a good 30,
30 pounds? Okay.
a good 30 pounds, and get that dress size 4 because it gives you room to grow. But you got a lot to work with though. Yeah, especially
I
here. You don't
appreciate
have
it.
any tattoos and all that, do you?
No.
Good. Don't do that because there's too much of that in Georgia. All right then, Tika. I'm gonna talk at you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Guys, I don't need everybody to agree with me, and this is not it's not a slap taps kind of show. That's not what this is. You know, I as a professional, I would be remiss for doing some of those kind of things. Um, all right, let me go here. Empress, go ahead. We're past midnight. Wow, the show's later. Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. How old are you?
22,
Um, how tall are you?
5'3",
Okay, dress size.
18. I
22.
know you're gonna get me.
You already know.
I know, I know.
What would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? You cannot use 7.
A solid 8. I mean, not just my face, not my weight. A solid 8.
Okay. So you will put your 22 years old. You will
Mhm.
put yourself up there with Beyonce and even to a lesser extent the youngest Jenner. Kylie is the
Yes,
youngest Jenner, right?
Yes.
You put yourself up there with those two.
Yes.
Okay. Um, now, how tall did you say you were?
5'3".
I have to ask. How did you get to dress size 18 at your age?
Well, I've been on steroid medication all my life,
Okay.
so I'm, winging myself off,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
currently doing a juice fast to kind of correct the issues that I was on the medication for.
Is it prednisone?
So, I'm sorry.
Prednisone?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a
Yep.
cancer survivor, and I had to take prednisone, so I had the moon face and everything. It sucked. I get it.
Yeah.
Are you able to work out?
I am currently working out. I've been working out for 2 weeks now.
Okay.
I've lost 15 pounds.
Okay.
And like I said, I'm doing this juice cleanse. I just started yesterday.
Okay.
I haven't gotten on scale yet because I want to wait at least 7 days before I do.
Well, I'm going to leave this completely alone because I would just
You
say
said what?
I'm going to leave this part completely alone because of the medication, and I don't want to cross into medical areas. That's outside of
Okay.
my expertise. But I would just say stick to it, follow your doctor, physician's instructions, and when they give you the clearance, get in the gym and work out. For I have to have a higher quality of life going forward, and
Right.
I'm going to leave that alone because I've taken
Okay.
prednisone. Yeah, it sucks. Now, I'm trying to imagine you without the mooning. Prednisone, for the audience, for those of you who don't know, prednisone is a steroid that's used in certain medical treatments. One of the side effects for people is massive water retention, and especially around the face, you can tend to have what's called a moon face. So, like when I was going through chemo, I was a thin guy, but my face looked like so. And even after that was over, it took months for that water to just drain out. So it's difficult to kind of gauge. But I would say um, you have clear skin. Um,
Thank you.
could you face directly at me, not turn sideways? Face directly at the camera. I'm trying to do a symmetrical map.
I'm so
Okay,
nervous.
if what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the benefit of what I'm seeing everything that maps symmetrical. So I would honestly give you an adjustable 6 after the mooning and things go. So what I'm trying to do is project what you would look like at 120 pounds and your face going back to normal size. And what I'm seeing is everything's lining up symmetrically. So it wouldn't be on the 8 side, but it's on the adjustable 6. So that's that cute to pretty, which is 6 to 8 on any given day. Got it?
Okay.
All
That's fair.
right. Stick with it. Stay healthy.
I will.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, that prednisone is no joke, man. I'm gonna tell you, I cussed at my mama on prednisone. Yeah, and you know we don't do that in black families. I cussed at my mama. Scared me, but it makes your hormones just go crazy and stuff like that. So, all right, we're gonna have to wrap this up right here. Um, to every so here's the thing, guys. I think women are starting to understand that they need to reevaluate how they rank themselves. And I think the more I do things like this impromptu, it gives more data for women to make more of a decision. This is not my personal opinion. My personal taste, I move over here. I approach this like a medical professional, of which I am not, but I approach it like that. When I'm giving my opinions, it's stuff that I feel like any of my colleagues, if they saw me doing this, they could say objectively, I can agree or disagree with him based upon these parameters. I don't give evaluations based upon my particular taste. That's why it doesn't matter the race, uh, uh, ethnicity. And even at that, there are certain things you do take into consideration for different ethnicities, but that's a little bit more complex. Here's at the end of the day, ladies, you want an accurate representation. You want an accurate an assessment of where you rank. And if you have male friends, um, it's better to ask them and say, hey, you're not going to hurt my feelings. Tell me, what do you think? Don't ask them the question, would you smash or nothing like that, because the bar to smash is very low, especially today. And if you can get around men who you can get good feedback from, would you be seen in public with me? Would you take me to a company function? Would you take me to meet your parents? Would you take me out in public? Would you that kind of stuff? You don't want to just ask, surface level stuff, because men generally know what they like and for what reasons. But I think this is pretty good. You're liking the camera, seeing the background is kind of blurred out. We're working on it together. So I'll be here all week, guys. I'll be here all week. I'm looking to host a meetup while I'm here. I've had a photographer reach out to me, asked if I want to do a photo shoot. So if you're, I'm looking for photographers to do photo shoots. So if you want to shoot your Godfather, I brought the suits and brought that kind of stuff. Oh, what? Y'all wanted to know about the coat? Oh, man! Every season, it's coat season, man. This is a nice looking coat. Check that out. Check that out. That material. This gonna rock the heck out of that. With a black turtleneck, cream turtleneck, gray turtleneck, black or blue jeans. Look, man, I'm very simple and systematic when it comes to dressing. Black, white, gray. Okay? Find out what works for you and rock it. At the end of the day, if you are more accurate with your assessment, you can know what you need to work on and what you need to improve. Sorry to all the people I had in the chat room. I couldn't, in the Zoom call, I could not get to everybody, and I'm trying to keep the shows to 2 hours and respect the viewers' time. Shout out to Ike. Shout out to the moderators. Shout out to the patrons. I'll be dropping Patreon-only content this week. But like I always say, guys, thank you for everything you do. It's October, and it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. Follow me on Instagram. If you want to see what's going on around the city, Instagram is the best place. Instagram is where I post. I go live on Instagram 2-3 times a day. Stop asking me to post pictures of women. I'm never going to post. I'm not going to say never. I don't think I'll ever post pictures of my lady friend or anything like that, because you guys see how people respond to me. And I'm a public person. I don't want to post somebody's picture or whatever, because I can only begin to imagine what people do. So, trust me. Anybody that I deal with, I don't deal with ugly. I like beauty. I told you, beauty is my muse. So shout out to all the women. I think women can be beautiful when they're conscious of their beauty. You do not have to look like a model to be sophisticated, elegant, classy, and look nice. You're born with the face you're born with, but you are amazed at so much what you can do with your fitness and attention to detail in your appearance, ladies. Dresses, skirts, heels. Dresses, skirts, heels. Less is more. Less makeup. Get rid of the Cupid doll eyelashes and all the longest and the stuff. We're going to have a lot more of that, because, yes, believe it or not, I'm going to start having women on the show. I'm going to start showing different women's looks. Guys, I haven't forgot about you. Don't forget, this is still a guy's channel. I talk to women here, but the pre-recorded stuff's for guys. How to increase, how to improve value. That's what we're getting at. High value, that's great. We're talking about improve and increase. Improve and increase. Improve and increase. Ladies, your movement is as pretty as possible. AP. Ladies, your movement is as pretty as possible. AP. Guys, your movement is Improve. improve, increase. All right, guys. That's what it is. Till next time, you know how it is. Peace. Your godfather is gone. This new fragrance from Killian, Roses on Ice, dope. Review coming on this one soon. The Harmonist, Hypnotizing Fire. Sexy, woody fragrance. For men who dress like this, you know what they want? There we go. Prada. Ooh-wee. That one right there, it's gonna cause some problems. Yeah, man. It smells incredible on men, but on ladies, oh my. Rosia, Midsummer's Dream. This one's gone. Kuwait. We'll be talking about this one this week too. And then Goodman, Bergdorf Goodman exclusive. This one is so dope, man. If you like cardamom and lemon, man, that's manly. Mimo Paris, people who make African leather, the Flying Collection, Siberian Goldwood, and Armani Privé, New York, clean, simple must. Thank you to all the patrons for making this show possible. Without you guys, this show would not be able to take on the road. Join me on IG for videos you will only see in the frat room. Behind the scenes, updates, everything like that, meetup information, all that kind of stuff will be on IG and Patreon. Go to info@bykevinsamuels.com and with your show ideas, or go to bykevinsamuels.com, go to scheduling to book your one, either your virtual consult or your general hour. Expect my inbox. Peace out.